Well, it looks like we found ourselves another mine. That one's fenced off, but you can get right underneath the fence in the one corner. And there's an incline shaft here. And I brought some rope, not a whole shitload of rope, but we'll see how deep it is. There's a little shack here, and it says on there, San Martin Mina. So I've heard about the San Martin mine. So I think that's what this is. An old abandoned mine. So you just drove right up here, no problem. So here's the incline shaft that we can have a look at going down. I don't know if they got fenced off over there. Maybe another shaft or something. What is it? Yeah, it's another incline shaft. Huh. I don't know why they're fencing them off, but anyhow, this one's not fenced. So we can whip down this one. It looks like they're gonna fence it, but they haven't gotten around to it yet. So this one's just an incline shaft, so it shouldn't be too bad getting down there. Pretty old though, you can see the old brickwork on the collar there. Alright, so we're making our way down the St. Martin mine. It's not crazy steep. It wasn't much fun going without a rope, but we got rope. I don't know how far we're gonna get. Maybe a crosscut level there. I don't know how much rope we brought. I think we got about 50 meters or so, or less. So the back's looking kind of pretty crumbly here. But with any luck, it's not gonna fall on our heads while we're here. This mine's probably been here for 100 or more years, I'm sure. It hasn't fallen yet, so. Of course, we don't know how old this part is. But anyway, so we're gonna make our way down there. This part there was a cross-cut level here, but it's sealed off. So we've actually run out of rope here, but I don't know, I think we're kind of past the steepest part. Doesn't look impossible to go down. There's not too far down, there's something there, a flatter area. So I think we can make it down. Okay, so I made it all the way down, and it wasn't actually too bad. Usually, if the floor's got no rock on it at all, it's fairly smooth, it's going to be pretty steep. But, yeah, it wasn't too bad. Just went down real slow on my butt. There's a rat's nest. He already took off. I seen two of them. It must be different than a pack rat. They don't smell. Well, maybe they're way smaller species. Same thing we see in this, see the ore, see the layer of ore, and you're up at the same degrees as the stope going up, or the ore pass. About 55 degrees, not really steep. So yeah, there we go. Looks pretty substantial, but it's all flooded into there. So, all right, so this is the last kind of shaft we can try at the San Martina mine. So they didn't have the bottom of the fence secured, so it'll pull it away and stick a log in there and sneak under it. So the other one, the first shaft we went down quite a bit steeper. I didn't even bring my rope for this one. It had a crosscut going across. That was, oh yeah, that's where it's sealed off. So we're hoping there's a crosscut going the other way now. The mining company that's operating here, a Canadian mining company, is a pretty big company, fair sized company, I think $600 million. And assets operating about half a dozen or 4 or 5 mines all over the world. It's called Capstone. But they're just going after copper. So I'm kind of wondering, looking at some of these old mines, well, that could have been just to hold the back up, the way they cemented that in there. So this was historically like a big silver producing area a long time ago, when they had to make a lot of money off of ore per ton. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get very far down there. This looks really skinny. Here's hole number 3 that we got down. Unfortunately, it didn't get down too far. It was kind of plugged down there. So I guess that's it for this mine. Pull this back out of here like it was. There. Like we weren't even here. We're only maybe a couple hundred yards down the road from that San Martinez mine, and what do we have here? Eh? Look at all the stonework, eh? So it's sort of looking like this was a mine. Really old too. Look at all the masonry work, and see a big waste rock pile there. And there's a whole bunch of different levels here. So yeah, it looks like there's some pretty substantial development here. So now we're gonna have to do some hiking and see around here and see what we can find. Oh, this sure is a hot spot for mines. There's another fenced off area up here, so we should probably focus on that first. So it looks like, well, we have a pretty big opening ahead of us. There's also a couple going down, pretty skinny, bigger one there. But let's head into the easiest one first. So yeah, all right, so we got an opening up there we could possibly get in, and a great big one straight ahead of us. So let's head into that one. And there's a couple other smaller ones behind us. All right, we were able to squeeze down through that hole. Well, it wasn't that much of a squeeze. We got down through this hole where all that gobbing stacked rock is underneath. Still have a little bit of rope left in here. And into a pretty big opening in here. Kind of interesting is this shit here. And, you know, the bigger the turds are, the bigger the animal is. So, that looks like about cat size. I don't know what it is because I'm not that familiar with the wildlife here. So we got something here. I don't know what it would be. Oh, no, I don't think we're going to be able to get too much further because, you know, a little bit of water is not going to hurt, but it's not going to be a matter of a little bit of water. I don't think. No, it's going to be a matter of a lot of water. So there was a higher level here because there's an ore chute going down. From up there somewhere that's plugged with rubble. We're seeing some ore, and so that's what the ore looked like, I guess. Not bad looking stuff. Okay, there's a hole up there. I think we can get up there. A little Mexican bat. Pretty sleepy though. They're a little bat, tinier, smaller than the Townsend's bat that we're used to seeing. And here we are, we're in Zacatecas. Oh, look at that beautiful purple. Looks almost like a fluoride there. If it is, maybe fluoride. Sure looks like fluoride. Oh, right on. I would think this could be pretty substantial because all this ore had to get out of here somehow. Oh yeah, nice coloring. This looks like an iron, a vein of some iron. So we got a bit of a belly crawl to get out of here, but at least we got the rope to help us. So now all we got to do is follow our rope back up, and we'll head back up with the truck. And there's another ore pass that goes down that's pretty steep. We're going to go and have a look at that one. See that tower in the distance, and I thought it had something to do with mining. And we followed this road down here, and there's another one of these towers here. So I don't know what the hell. It's exactly the same as the other one is. I don't know what it's for. Well, it looks like this is some kind of an office thing or something. Someone's thrown rocks to the windows. The door is locked, but people have broken the windows. And looks like there's rats or something living in there. Spent a fair bit of money building this. Looks pretty new too. Fair ways up, and you know, if I didn't know any better, it does look just like a forestry tower. We're at this ore pass, and there was a hole in the fence. I didn't cut it. Just seen a rat scampering up here. Not very big, about half the size of the pack rats that we see. It doesn't look like we're going to get very far. Looks like it's flooded there. But just about there, so we'll go down and have a look anyways. I don't have any more rope, but I'll be able to climb down there. It doesn't look real steep. Well, more importantly, I'll be able to climb back up, I guess. Well, one good thing is we're feeling a lot of air coming down through here. Well, it's kind of thin here though, so. The bad thing, let's get a lot freaking skinny. And I ain't getting no skinnier. Let's get some of them rocks. It does seem to go down quite a ways. If it would widen out for us, be good. Yeah, well, that's. Actually, it wasn't skinny, so let's start throwing some rocks down there. Ooh, let's go down the water there. Oh, they're not splashing. That's almost blocked off here. It wasn't that skinny until I threw a big rock down there. Oh, I'm not seeing this crust cut level or nothing there. Man, it'll be tough getting down through there. Oh, especially getting back up. So making it down here, as I predicted, it wasn't really, not really that much fun. Most of you guys watching this probably think, crazy bastard. You know, here in Mexico, why aren't you sitting on the fucking beach getting a tan like the rest of the tourists? Well, if nothing else, you're seeing some pretty cool looking rocks here, eh? You know, I'm standing on this rock wall and just keep seeing more interesting stuff. Well, this is what this part of the fence was anyway. There's a big rock wall. There's a door right here. Let's see what we can see in here. Oh, some pretty fancy looking graffiti on here. Let's see, what kind of spider is that, huh? Okay. I want to find the black widow spider. Huh. Huh. I don't know why they'd put a fence around this. Well, there's a pretty fair sized opening going down there. And we got our rope with us, so we could just tie. Oh, a vulture hopped out of a nest there. Yeah. So we'll just tie a rope onto the Jeep and just go right down this crack here. I'll go down there and have a look and see if we can get in there. Right above that vulture's nest, I don't think they get aggressive. They're supposed to be patient, wait till you die, right? Pretty small vultures, bigger vultures, lots of vultures around here. Oh, I'm pretty close to them, only about 30 feet away from them. This guy's pretty friendly. We're like 15 feet from him. I'm sure he's gonna fly off here pretty quick. Hey little guy, how you doing? I can't believe I can get this close to you. Yeah, there, Mr. Vulture. We've been looking at some pretty small, easy to get at mines, and I was thinking, well, I didn't even know why I brought my freaking rope. There's that vulture. And I thought, well, maybe I brought that bloody rope for nothing. Now I'm sure grateful I brought it, because now, today it all changed. We're getting some pretty nice stuff, so let's get down there and have a look and see what's down there. Yeah, so it was pretty interesting. It wasn't that tough getting down there. We just left our sleeping bag up there just to protect the edge. There's a bunch of loose rock to protect the rope. And we're seeing the country rock here. Very hard rock, and then the ore to the side there a little bit. We probably could have gotten down here without a rope, but no, why would you if you have a rope? I'll put it this way. If the rope wasn't here when I got back, I could get out. But there's our buzzard friend. He's sitting up there supervising. He's been pretty skinny going through here. I could get through there, but I don't like that hanging rock. Fuck if that falls. That buzzard's gonna have me for lunch. Well, actually quite a few lunches. I'm pretty fat. So I think we're gonna try around if we can here. And we'll go back up. Yeah. So, got one more. We can go down. Doesn't seem to look that good either. Pretty skinny too. Skinny's gonna be my new middle name. So now the question is, do we really want to go down there? Oh, of course we do. Let's go. Going down easy. We got the rope to help pull us up a bit. Yeah, this is a solar pass going sideways. That's going to end up in that hole, I think. Oh, I might have something interesting to see here. So we went down this other opening in that big stope. I don't know. It's going to be pretty tight getting in that way. Seems to be the story of everything. Big stope is just right where those, just above where that rock wall is, that real old rock wall. So that does indicate it started off as a pretty old mine anyways, and I think they probably went into it more recently. So just a little ways down this path, and I still don't know whether this is a park or what. I see people walking up here, and we're finding another big decline here. And yeah, so we're gonna go down there and check this one out. All right, so we got a couple lattices here to check out. You see right underneath that big tower we saw a couple days ago, yesterday actually. It looks pretty good so far. That's an interesting formation. All right, so there is it looks like an ore pass going from the top down. We brought some rope. Real damp smelling in here. Oh wow, look at that purple. Look at that purple layer. What the heck that is? I don't know, that looks really cool. Not very thick, but stunning. So maybe the rat we can smell. They don't smell like the park rats we got in Canada. But, you know, it's still a musty smell. Doesn't stink much. Kind of smells a little bit pissy maybe. And that was the end of this one. Small little guy. Sound sleepers too. I don't want to climb up there though, because look how sketchy that rock is. Really sketchy. I'll have to get in from the top, because it's interesting. Looks like there's a stope there. Oh, there we go. Wow. Oh. Grande. Big stope in here. Oh, wow. Oh, it goes very extensive lower levels too. Oh, I hadn't expected this. Huh. Well, look, I can't even see the bottom. Oh, that's really cool. Huge. Awesome. That's back to this. Is just going to be one of them little tunnels that ends here somewhere. Okay, well, there's the top there. That's where it goes in from the top, so we don't need the rope for that. Wow. Oh, wow, this goes way up there. Oh, that's really impressive. Oh, that's a huge stope. All right, so we got our rope tied off to that tree there, and this isn't a terribly steep decline, but it gets steeper as you go down, so definitely if you start sliding, you're not gonna have much to hold on to, so we're gonna rope up, and we'll see at the bottom. There's some fantastic colors in here, mineralization, it's just stunning. So now we're gonna head into this other little tunnel that we've seen, and we'll see where it goes. Oh wow, as soon as you get in here, it's a lot warmer. There can't be too much air flowing through here. Look at the copper in here. Yeah, definitely a sulfide rich. There must have been mechanical or volcanic activity in this area. Bring up all these sulfides. Looks like she's blocked off down there. Kind of tough to get down there without a rope anyways. they're doing a little bit of modern surveying here, by the looks of it. Taking some samples, no doubt. If I was a geologist and I seen that, and I'm not a geologist, I'd be getting kind of excited. I'd want to take some samples. Yeah. Oh yeah, this looks pretty old here. Some of this stuff. Little winds. Still haven't seen a Mexican rat yet. Man, look at the colors of this stuff. Awesome. Really neat. Almost as colorful as that rock candy mine with all the fluorides. Not quite, but a way bigger mine. This looks like more of an exploratory tunnels. Yeah. Testing the vein. Yeah, that's why it's warm in here, because there's no air moving through here. Kind of dead-ended there. So that's as far as this little branch goes. Must have went further down, but got pinched off. We're seeing some pretty interesting copper in here. And you know, even though Zacatecas area, it was started on silver, you know, when they started mining silver in the 1500s, there's a lot more than just silver here, but obviously they didn't have the methods to extract large volumes of ore and process it. So now they got a big long list of metals that they're mining in this area, and probably silver is really taking a back seat. But the big company, Canadian company that's mining here is mostly mining copper. Capstone Mining, it's called, or Minerals, something like that. Tried to get permission to go in one of their mines, but they haven't returned my calls. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Looking stope in here. I just thought I saw something moving there. Ah, this is more like it. We're just seeing some fantastic shots in here. Look at all the pillars. There's bigger rooms and stoped areas. All kinds of cool stuff in here. As you can see, that's where we brought our rope down. Looking up at the back, really colorful minerals in here, all kinds of little holes in here, lots of places to explore. Pretty colorful looking rocks. There's another tunnel going that way. Another one going down. Just no shortage of, look at all the sulfides in here. The really rich ore looked like it was in here. Still a little bit left on the back. Yeah. This could be really interesting to explore this area. It's not really that bad to get in here. The big hazard is people throwing rocks from the top, because that trail is kind of accessible, so you have to watch that a little bit. Yeah, follow the rope down, we'll see where we can get. It's kind of interesting how they left that kind of real narrow little ledge or shelf, or whatever you want to call it. And the mine from there on down. Doesn't look like it goes too much further. It's probably the bottom there. I don't know if we have enough rope to get down there. No, there might be an easier way to get down there. Well, sure been an interesting cave or tunnel, I mean, anyways. Or mine. Must be the high altitudes getting in my brain. It goes to all these interesting kind of rocks. Look at this stuff, eh? Really fascinating. And a little cooler in here too. Why is that ever colorful? Wow. Well, we'll see if we can get to the bottom of this one. I can't imagine it being any more colorful than the top part. That's pretty incredible. If I was a geologist, I'd be pretty excited. Seems to be so many different types of rock In here, that looks like really rich ore to me, but it can't be that rich. I mean, they mined it already. They got the good stuff, so they say. That just looks crazy awesome. They left enough for us to look at least anyways. Alright, so we haven't got a huge amount of rope left, so maybe we can get to the bottom. There's some water there. Just a little flooded passage there, I guess. A little bit of water there. I imagine you don't want to be drinking that. Pretty skanky looking. Well, yeah, that looks like it's got some lead in it. I know they do mine lead here too. So I gotta try to get down that ore pass to the next level. It's pretty steep. I have some rope left, so we'll see if we got enough. Now I see a rat's nest there. Funny they make a nest out of cactuses. But the rocks aren't comfortable enough. Holy. Big steps going down. Yeah, this is a really old area, just full of mines. Not sure if these gates are really designed to keep anyone out or just keep anyone from accidentally slipping in here. Alright, so I climbed down this last little part, hoping that would open up, but it didn't. Look at this stuff. I wonder if this is asbestos. Oh boy, it sure looks like asbestos. In that case, crystallite, I think they call it. I think that's what it is. Yeah. In that case, I guess I shouldn't be breathing this shit in. All kinds of different types of ore in here yet. Yeah, so there's a little tunnel going this way. Let's see where it goes. Oh man, suddenly it's a lot warmer in here. More copper. Yeah. Probably not going to see this go too much further because there can't be much airflow in here because you can feel it's a lot warmer.